before me, I have 9 different variations or off-brand versions of the soda Dr. Pepper. Why are there 9? That's all I could find, and that kind of rhymed. Dr. Pepper is a Texas staple. Dr. Pepper and most big brand things have off-brands, and they are some of the silliest names I have ever heard of. It's really easy to find Dr. Pepper knockoffs because they usually start with a doctor. There are a few that don't, namely Mr. Pibb is a Dr. Pepper ripoff, as well as I found one the other day that was called like Professor Pepper. Basically, they're all over the place. To the point where I was able to find 9 in my local area. I do suspect there are more out there. In fact, while doing research for this video, there were a few that we just couldn't find when we actually went to the store. So 9 is what we ended up with. And I have them all here in front of me. I do want to point out, one of these is technically Dr. Pepper. It's supposed to be like the original Dr. Pepper formula that comes straight from the Dr. Pepper Museum itself. It's somewhere mixed in here. It uses a different kind of sugar and it's supposed to taste different. So I said that counts. But what I want to do today is taste every single one of these and then rank them. Which one do I like the best? Which one do I like the least? There are numbers on the bottom of each of these shot glasses that correspond to a number that I put on like the container that holds what these are. So in the end, we can see what I liked the best and what I didn't. I assumed these were all going to be in the range of the same color, but as you can tell, a few of these look very different. This one feels like I'm about to take a shot of vodka. This one kind of looks like peach tea. And this one looks like beer to me. So that's interesting. Another whole wrench in the system is originally when I was doing this, I wanted to not get anything sugar-free and not get anything that wasn't like strictly a soda. However, when we were looking around for these things, there were quite a few things that were like only had sugar-free versions, only had diet versions. We have like one probiotic soda in here, which I don't know what the fuck that is. But basically, we have muddied the waters a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. So not all of these are just straight soda. That being said, I think this is gonna be a fun experiment. I have my palate cleanser over here, and I think we should just get started. I'm gonna start with this one. I don't know why it's just calling to me. Oh, because it's in the exact middle. That's why I like this one. Okay, I did burn my tongue a little bit earlier today when I was eating dinner, so if you don't like my results, you can blame it on that. Also, let's not talk about my hair. It got jump scared, and that reference will make sense in a different video. It smells like soda. It smells sweet. Oh, it still tastes sweet, but it tastes artificial, leading me to believe it's one of the diet ones or the zero sugar ones. It reminds me so much of those like little gummy candies that are supposed to taste like root beer. Like if one of those went bad. Ooh, ugh. No, I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna put that towards the back. I'm gonna have my least favorite on my right side and my most favorite on my left side. So for right now, I'm gonna put that all the way to the right because that's the only one I've tried so far. Ooh, tastes kind of like cough medicine. All right, next, let's go with this guy, the one that looks like beer. Okay, it smells less sweet and more like a diet soda or like a flat soda. Okay, it definitely tastes diet. It definitely tastes like it has artificial sweetener in it, or like it's not quite right. It tastes very syrupy. It's definitely not Dr. Pepper. It's definitely more like a cola flavor. I'll put it above this one, obviously. It's not great. It's not Dr. Pepper. It didn't make me sad. Palate cleanser. I'm gonna do the very first one. That's gonna be happening a lot in this video. Time for the very first one. Oh, that's delightful. That's definitely actual sugar. Or not like actual sugar, but definitely like not a diet soda. It's not particularly like Dr. Pepper-ish. It does taste slightly cherry. And I know Dr. Pepper is like the massive list of ingredients that it has. I think cherry is one of them. It is very sweet. It tastes slightly cherry. I would almost say this is more like cherry Pepsi than like cherry Dr. Pepper or just like regular Dr. Pepper. Definitely the best so far. Next, let's go with this other gross looking colored one. Oof. Alright, ooh, that does not smell good. It kind of smells like an air freshener or like cleaner. Alright, here we go. Okay, it's like very like ginger. It's bizarre. It's like tasted slightly artificial when I first tasted it, but then it had this like something directly behind that's like ginger or cinnamon, something like vaguely spice like, and Dr. Pepper is like known for that, so that makes sense. I can't decide if I enjoy it or not. It's weird. The initial taste, I don't like it. It tastes official. It tastes like cleaner. But then that aftertaste that comes in afterwards reminds me of like a gummy or a candy or like a cough drop. It's definitely not this one. It's definitely not as good as that one. It's obviously better than that one. I'll say it's better than this one. Let's go with this one. Okay, it smells like soda. Doing good. It smells more like root beer than anything though. My mom was actually really good at that. I had 5 siblings plus my dad. Whenever we would get like soft drinks from a restaurant, if they didn't label them, she would just go and know exactly which one it was. This one tastes the most like Dr. Pepper. This one's the best. It tastes the most like Dr. Pepper. It's sweet. It's very good. I like it. I really enjoy this one. I'm only putting this one above this one because this one tastes like Dr. Pepper. This one tasted more like Pepsi to me. Yeah, that one's good. Let's go with the weird clear one next. Ugh. So because this one's clear, I of course remember exactly which one of the fake sodas it is. The rest of these, there's too many to really remember which one was which, but this one came out clear and I was immediately confused and had to double check to make sure I got the right one, so I do remember which one this one is. It's a 0 calorie, 0 sugar one. I'm not sure why they made it clear. I don't think caramel, like the caramelization color that they put in these, I don't think that will fuck that up. But anyways, I smell nothing. That's not a good sign. Ooh, this tastes like Diet Dr. Pepper. It tastes a lot like Dr. Pepper, but it tastes flat and it tastes artificial. It's not quite right. It's flat, it's artificial, and it has like this weird like sharpness to it. However, it does taste like Dr. Pepper. I would put it above these guys. Yeah, I think it goes here. It definitely tastes, it has like a similar flavor profile to Dr. Pepper. So I think that's a really good stand-in for like Diet Dr. Pepper. Okay, this one smells sweet. It smells like an actual soda, not a diet soda. It smells like cola, more like Coca-Cola, but I think Dr. Pepper smells very similar, so. Yeah, so definitely not a diet soda. The flavor profile is like if you took like a vanilla root beer and put a little bit of Dr. Pepper in it. Like it's very, very sweet. Like root beer tends to be sweeter and have more of like a vanilla flavor to it. It definitely has like at the very end, like a subtle hint of something that tastes like Dr. Pepper, but it definitely tastes more like root beer to me. I do like it more than the cherry flavored one. Yeah, I do like it a little bit more than this one. This one reminds me of Pepsi, which just to me tastes a little bit off or like a little bit less vibrant to me. This one tastes more like a root beer, which is a little bit more like earthy, like vanilla. And then this one is the one that tasted the closest to Dr. Pepper. Last two. I'll go with this one. Okay, less of a smell than a lot of them have had. It is sweet. It's just very, very subtle sweet. Fuck me. It's good, I just can't like place it. It's not Dr. Pepper flavored, but it's not like anything else I can really name. It's not bad. I don't know. It's not quite Dr. Pepper. I think I would put it either it goes above or below this one. I like this one better still, but I kind of can't tell which one of these I like more. I like this one more. This one tastes a little watered down. Getting ready for the last one. Alrighty, here we go, last one. Just like this one, there's like a twinge of sweetness, but honestly you can't smell very much at all. Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. There's like almost no flavor. That's weird. Like it's not bad, it's just no flavor at all. It's just like sweetness, maybe like the smallest twinge of vanilla, but beyond that, no like real flavor. Like I'm trying to grasp at anything. I definitely taste like the tiniest hint of vanilla. I do still like it better than this one. I think it goes here. This one just tastes a little watery to me. And there we go. That's the lineup. Now the fun part is I'm gonna get the containers out of the fridge and see which one's which. So the one I liked the best was in fact number 9. So the one that I poured last was in fact the one I liked best. I moved to the front of the row. And what was our number 9? Dr. Topper. So we got this bottle of Dr. Topper from Walmart. I liked the Walmart brand the best, I guess. My next favorite one was number 2. Number 2 was Dr. B from HEB. It's pretty interesting that I actually had a for real Dr. Pepper soda in here and it is not in the top 2. My second favorite is Dr. B, the HEB brand. Next up we have number 4. Number 4 is Dr. Thunder. Dr. Thunder, I believe, can also be picked up at Walmart. So our top 3 still doesn't include the actual Dr. Pepper, which is interesting, but let's see if that changes with the next one. This next one is going to be number 7, and our number 7 is the actual Dr. Pepper. This is incredibly surprising to me. I believe we picked this up at a Walmart. I don't exactly remember, but this is pretty surprising to me that the original Dr. Pepper doesn't really taste at all similar to what I imagined Dr. Pepper to taste like. I even took a swig of it just now and I would not have guessed it was Dr. Pepper. It is a surprisingly different formula than the current Dr. Pepper. Also surprisingly, everything we've picked so far happens to be bottles of some kind. The rest of these are cans. So maybe I just like the taste of something coming from a bottle more than I enjoy it coming from a can. The other thing is all of the diet ones I got are still in the bottom. So maybe just diet drinks usually come in a can. I don't know. I'm not at all surprised that the diet ones are still in the bottom because I really dislike the taste of like artificial sweeteners. They taste really gross, like really medicine-y to me. But let's see what's our exact middle. Okay, exactly in the middle in position number 5, so just barely making it into the top 5, is number 1. And number 1 is Dr. Dynamite. This is, of course, the last one on this list that is not a diet soda. This is the last one that has real sugar in it. That makes perfect sense to me. I was hoping to be pleasantly surprised, but what are you gonna do? Dr. Dynamite we got from Randall's. Randall's is typically where I find most signature select branded stuff, so alrighty, so which one was my favorite of the diet sodas? We have number 3. Number 3 is Dr. Zevia? I don't know how to pronounce this actually. This one we got from like a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, I believe. They do also sell it at Aldi's. I have never been a fan, and I do not think I will ever be a fan of artificial sweeteners and therefore diet sodas. This was the least offensive one. Next up, the one that's kind of colored like pea. The least offensive one in the bottom 3, this one is number 6. This one is Dr. Goodwin. This is a probiotic, prebiotic soda. I don't know what the fuck that means. It didn't taste good. Contains 5% juice. Of what? I'm not sure. I disliked this one, and I'm surprised there are 2 more that I dislike more, because I was really expecting to hate this one. But it is only the 3rd worst, apparently. Coming up to the very end, the 2nd worst imitation Dr. Pepper that we found is number 8. Number 8 is Doc Pop. This is another prebiotic, probiotic, whatever, soda. Did not enjoy it. Surprised that I liked this last one less, but no, I did not enjoy this. I did not have a good time. And I think it's making my stomach hurt. So that of course means the worst one. The least Dr. Pepper and the least best tasting one. The grossest one and the one that tastes the least like Dr. Pepper is number 5. And number 5 is Dr. Better. 90% sure this one came from Trader Joe's. The back of the can is telling me it's 0 calories with no aftertaste. That's a fucking lie. So that's my official ranking. And my surprise. Yes and no. I am not surprised at all that I was able to easily delineate the ones that actually have sugar in them versus the ones that don't. I am surprised that 3 off-brand sodas got ahead of the real Dr. Pepper one. I am also surprised that 2 of the weird probiotic shits got above just a plain diet soda. There are absolutely more fake Dr. Peppers out there. I might do this again at some point. I would greatly prefer to not pick up fucking diet soda because I don't enjoy it. But yeah, that's gonna be my official ranking. Get Dr. Chopper, I guess. Thank you all so much for watching this video. These are like fucking bubbling like they're fucking mad scientist experiments. That's so weird. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.